We are campus leaders, student body presidents, and community organizers. We are here in Bali not just because we as individuals are disturbed about climate change, but because as leaders we testify that our entire generation is also alarmed.
The most important thing that SustainUS hopes to get out of today's meeting with the US delegation is to really highlight the disconnect between American public opinion, particularly among the youth that we represent here as SustainUS delegates, and the position that the United States government has taken in international climate negotiations such as this one.
You know, we pride ourselves on leading the pack. And that's something that we haven't exhibited in terms of climate change. There's been some disturbing reports of them trying to push voluntary emissions targets, positioning China and India to take that position in order to derail the conversations and split the caucus. So we want to make sure that doesn't happen.
Is a sense of deep concern both among ourselves and more broadly among people of our generation about climate change and about the sort of state of international negotiations towards addressing it. The other thing that we just wanted to highlight is the fact that we've sort of come to the consensus and the belief that our generation is the one that's going to have to deal with the consequences of choices that are being made now by policymakers at conventions such as this COP. And we are, to be sort of frank about it, we're a little concerned that our future is being ignored a little bit. We believe that the U.S. as well as other countries have to demonstrate seriousness in addressing the threat of climate change and must be willing to take a real serious leadership role.
Some of the most powerful men and women in our Congress released a statement today to the international community, essentially saying that the current administration may be dragging its feet, but the fact is that the American public and the mainstream political leaders in our country are ready for action now. So my question for you is, now that our Congress is taking a leadership role, why aren't you representing the views of the American public on this issue?
Hey, my friend, when you come at me with accusations like you're dragging your feet, I suggest you figure out how you implement these things, because frankly, to implement a cap and trade system, you need legislation. To implement a tax, you need legislation. To have a tax or to have a cap and trade system, you have to have votes. Do you have the votes for that?
I think that there's